Just standing in front of the Culver fire tower. It's also inactive, and it's also off limits to the public. Pretty cool place to camp though. You got a little picnic table. I don't know if you're allowed, there's probably signs saying you can't. Oh, and the view. Yeah, this would be a pretty spot. Another unexpected surprise today, the Sunrise Mountain Shelter. It's very nice. It's got benches, big stone pavilion, shade. It's warm, or it's cool today, so I don't need the shade. Gorgeous view. 100 or 360 degree view, in fact. No camping allowed though, so that's good. I didn't miss out on anything special by car camping last night. But this is really cool. I'm assuming there's probably a road close by that people can walk to it pretty easily. Yeah, I like it. Good morning from a New Jersey ridgeline. It's a really pretty day. Low humidity, blue sky, cool temp still, so grateful. I camped last night, like I mentioned in the previous video, at a trailhead where I started from, Culver's Gap. It was actually not legal to camp there overnight. I did try to call to get a permit. I think you're allowed to park there overnight as long as you have a permit, but the office was closed, so I tried. But anyway, nobody came up and approached me or anything. It was very quiet, and I actually slept okay-ish. The car's a little bit short to sleep in, so I couldn't stretch out like I like on my stomach, but that's okay. I got up this morning and was going to make some coffee, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to see if the little gas station nearby serves coffee. They don't serve anything, but 5 minutes down the road there was a fun little Firehouse Bagels. It looks like a little local dive, and it was actually really good. I got their special breakfast sandwich, and it had lots of fresh stuff on it, like avocado and tomato. So that's my love language food, and it hit the spot, as did the coffee. We have a fun night planned where we're going to camp tonight. I'll save that for a surprise, but we've both been looking forward to this, and we're kind of accelerating the timeline a little bit. We should be camping there tomorrow night, but the weather's going to be lousy, so we're jumping ahead. I mean, not on the trail. We'll, finish where we left off. No, I probably mentioned last night that I wasn't sure if I'd continue making these videos as I hike, and I mean, really, I don't even know what's going to happen to my through hike with my dad and his health. We'll just have to play it by ear. But, assuming all goes to plan with his treatments and his body responds well and I can finish, I want to finish out these videos. I've really enjoyed making them and really appreciate all the love and support aside from this scary thing in my life right now, which I know when I post these, I'm going to get all kinds of love and support. That's going to touch me deeply. Many of you have already touched me deeply, so thank you. And I'll probably be more emotional going forward, just because there is so much emotionally charged stuff going on in my life right now. But I'm really grateful for the love of strangers as well as people that I've loved for many years. Guess this is Jersey's version of the knife edge. Way easier than PA's version. I just have to point out this privy because it's Pepto-Bismol pink, which kind of cracks me up. Even has a soft close toilet lid. So this is a next level one, and just had to point it out. Oh, and look, sanitizer, trash can. I can't believe they were brave enough to put a trash can there because, boy, that's just a recipe for jerks to put all kinds of crap in it. Not, hopefully, real crap, but, they're trash. I don't know what that lake out there is, or pond maybe, but it sure is pretty. I really like New Jersey. It's not at all the New Jersey I've had in my mind. If I say anything, they fly away. So I didn't realize until just now that's the highest point in New Jersey. There's a side trail that leads there. It's apparently pretty steep, and I'm already doing 30 miles, and Untouchable and I need to meet up. So I think I'm going to bypass it. Wish I had the ability to let you guys smell this honeysuckle. I'm assuming that's what this is. It's just lovely. As is this view. Pretty day. And yet another really pretty pond. New Jersey is full of water, standing bodies of water. I am here for it. I really like them. I am just positively fascinated with New Jersey. All these boggy, swampy areas. I think we're about to start getting back into taller mountains. I guess you can sit here and contemplate that, whether you're up for the challenge or not. I think I'll do it. This is really cool. I love how the bird has pooped on it though. So just got finished with a little road walk. And, I thought, well, nice little road walk. It'll be quick going and I'll get back on trail here in about 15 minutes. But I had the most wonderful serendipitous encounters. First, I was stopped by a cyclist who gave me a goo energy gel. He said he keeps some in his jersey for through hikers that he passes because this is near his home. His name was Art, and we talked for quite a while. He had lots of good questions. He was just really interested in the through hiking culture, but no interest in through hiking whatsoever. But he was really fun to talk to. And so then I left his company and kept walking and came across a house that had a chalkboard out in the yard that said Trail Magic under the carport. So, of course, I was not going to pass that by. And, fly on me. I was able to meet the owner of this home, named Bird Feeder, trail named, of course. And he recognized me from my YouTube, which is just so funny to me that anybody recognizes me from it. It just shows you how small the hiking community is, I guess. But we had a great conversation, and he had a refrigerator under the carport just chock full of sodas, and I got a seltzer water, which just hits the spot. I mean, it's not super hot, but it's hot enough that this is just really refreshing. And we chatted for a bit, and he said he and his wife bought that house after passing it on a hike, because that is the AT on the road for that short stretch. So I love serendipitous trail magic. It's one thing to know it's coming just through word of mouth or Fresh Ground calls and asks where I'm going to be. I mean, that hadn't happened in a very long time since he's finished for the season. But this is really pretty over here. Look at this. But to just come across it randomly like that is always the most special to me, I think. And I'm always so touched by the generosity of strangers like that. Anyway, I'm going to make sure I'm still on the trail Oh my goodness, look at this red-winged blackbird. Hold on. How pretty is that? Look at him. This wildlife preserve is really special. I've thoroughly enjoyed walking along it. Birds are not the only thing in the wildlife preserve. That is definitely bear scat. I have been a little surprised that I've not seen any bears. Czar, my friend Nick, texted me a few days a video of mama and some cubs in a tree and said he was seeing them every day. But I don't know, maybe I'm walking too loud. I've got a shoe that squeaks. Y'all can probably hear it on these videos. And maybe it's squeaking enough that it's like a bear bell. Who knows? Bird feeder told me I got to go up and over that mountain before I get finished. I kind of wish I didn't know. Remember how in that field I said, I'm going to start climbing these mountains again. They're getting taller. And yeah, the end of a 30-mile day, get to climb one right at the end. Yay. So good evening from Warwick, New York. Untouchable and I finished hiking today about 6:15 or so, and then we went straight to the Belleville Creamery and got ice cream. I actually treated him to his because he retrieved my pea cloth for me in a privy where I'd left it. It's actually the Pepto-Bismol pink privy that I showed you earlier in the video. I knew exactly where I'd left it when I squatted to pee on trail a couple hours later. And I texted Untouchable and said, hey, you wouldn't happen to have like a plastic bag or something that you would maybe be willing to grab your friend's pea cloth with, would you? And he said, no, I don't have a bag. He's like, but I got you. I'll get it. So that's just kind of the friend, or the kind of friend he is. Oh, so grateful. But bought his ice cream and then we parted ways. He went to, I think, Monroe, the next town over, and got Chipotle because he is a Chipotle fanatic. I got Greek food here in town and it was very good. And I came to the grocery store to get a drink, and I had every intention of then walking over to the drive-in to camp there because that's what thru hikers do. It's exactly why we wanted to come to this town. Untouchable kind of fizzled out after he ate. He's just going to drive back to the trailhead instead of coming here to the drive-in and camp there. The movie was Mortal Kombat 2, so it just, we didn't even care about the movie. We really just wanted kind of the experience of camping there, but I kind of got fizzled out here sitting in my car after I ate. I actually had a beer as my drink because just these emotionally charged days, I want a beer at the end of the day. So that's what I had. And I think I'm just going to crawl in the back of the Kona right now and hopefully get some shut-eye. We'll see. The grocery store is open till midnight and they have a bathroom. So I have a bathroom at least for another couple hours or so. And they open at 6, so it'll be good timing for my bladder. And yeah, we'll do it all over again tomorrow. We'll go about, we think, 23. We did 30 today, so we were both pretty beat up after that. And yeah, if we both agree we would never leapfrog these cars like we've done. This was a mistake. This was not fun to do. It's still not fun, and it's a hassle, and it's stressful thinking about where are we going to camp, how are we going to stage the cars. We could get hotels every night, but that gets so expensive. And Untouchable, I know, is on a limited budget, and I'm just very frugal. And so I feel like this was the splurge, getting the car, and now I need to make do. So if Larry were here, though, he would say, we're going to hotel. So I probably should not be so prideful. But for now, I'm going to go to bed, and we'll do it all over again tomorrow. Good night.